I got involved with Heroes Housing because I wanted to be a part of something great. They've done a lot for a lot of other firemen, and I've heard nothing but success and great stories about it. So it was a no-brainer and great to be a part of. I wanted to be a part of this wonderful establishment.
So a nurse that I work with at a local children's hospital actually used Scarlett for her house too, and she recommended her to me because they help with nurses and firefighters. They help with your closing costs, which was obviously a really awesome incentive for me. So I found out about the company through her.
Oh man, I never thought I would be able to get a house before I met Scarlett and the foundation. They helped me out like tremendously on fixing everything I needed to get fixed up beforehand and walking me through the process. I never bought a house before, so I benefited tremendously.
But I've been saving for a long time, so it means a lot to me to have my first house with my fiance. We just got engaged.
I went into it, a complete rookie. You're talking. I didn't know anything about buying a house, and if there wasn't an immediate answer that they could give us, they knew somebody that would have the answer.
Yeah.
And if they weren't in a position to answer the phone right away, they would call us right back or refer us to one of the other team members who was very prompt on their response.
Oh man, I never thought I would be able to get a house before I met Scarlett and the foundation. They helped me out like tremendously on fixing everything I needed to get fixed up beforehand and walking me through the process. I never bought a house before, so I benefited tremendously.
It is a tough profession and a tough job, and any time that you have someone that sees the importance in it and is willing to help out, that whether they are associated with it, the first responder family or not, if they're able to help and willing, it's something that we should definitely take advantage of.
I really appreciate that someone is here to step in and support us as nurses. It's really nice to feel like someone's there to support us and be able to give back to us, because in our career we really give back to the community a lot with our time. So it's really nice to be able to feel recognized.
It feels good to be welcomed and appreciated and a part of a family.
When I didn't understand something and I was texting one of the people on their team, they instantly texted me back and I was like, hey, dumb this down. I don't understand your lingo. I know military lingo, but I don't understand real estate lingo. And instead of laughing at me, they were very cautious to be like, hey, no problem. What did you not understand? And they walked me through everything. I had no questions at the end, maybe because I asked them all, but also they were always answered.
Scarlett and Kevin, Captain Rogers, the amount of work that they have put into this program is unbelievable. And to see them be able to build it even bigger and excel further and help more firemen, police, military, nurse, any type of first responder, it's a beautiful thing.
I think it's a great program, whether you're a nurse, doctor, first responder, or whatever it may be. To have a team that's dedicated to making the house buying or selling experience for you as easy and seamless as possible really goes a long way, especially in today's market.
But Scarlett and Kevin are not trying to sell a house. They're trying to sell a home. So it's a different thing. They care about you beyond just the sale. So I don't know. I really like that.
From finding the home to negotiating the deal, I think having an agent, especially one that works well with other first responders and maybe is a first responder themselves, is really beneficial. You're able to see the real estate aspect of it and also take into account what the family's going through as they transition from renting or from the house they're selling to potentially purchasing the new property.
And then when it came down to financing, that's where we were able to make better choices because we were at least all on the same page.
And that's a huge thing when you're making such a huge investment. This is the biggest investment you're going to make in your entire life, and you need to be able to trust the people that you're doing it with. And I feel completely safe that I made the investment with the best people and absolutely the best team.
I can't even put the words how happy I am half the time. I mean, every day I come home to this beautiful house, and I never thought that I'd even be owning a house right now.
Yeah.
This is a place that we're going to start our family.
Yeah.
We're engaged, we're going to get married, and this home is absolutely gorgeous and perfect.
Well, the way that the program benefited us is that it was tailor-made for a military family. She knew exactly what our budget was. She knew exactly what we could work with and how to get the best interest rate for our family, understanding what our needs are as a military family. She also understood why we were looking for the location that we were and what kind of home we were looking for. So all in all, she was excellent in finding those things. Well, the best part is it definitely benefits directly the personnel who serve.
And in addition, it's nice to know that my sale is actually helping the foundation too, and it's helping to give back to first responders who need help with their bills and their mortgages. So it's a win-win for both parties.
I know Captain Rogers always been a giving type, and just whether it be knowledge or anything, the guy's there to help you. He's one of the few that you can run across in your lifetime that you're like, that guy's really for other people.
I know that Scarlett is passionate about first responders and military because she is married to first responder, first of all, and she has military in her family. So I know that's why her heart is passionate towards us specifically.
And then when it came down to financing, that's where we were able to make better choices because we were at least all on the same page.
It really helped as far as the closing costs go. It helped through the whole process with the inspection, the lenders, and being able to save a little bit of money and put that towards fixing the house up and making it a home really was important to me personally.
It's always nice to feel appreciated and when somebody gives back to you because for what you do for others.
I also got to be a part of something great. The program, I think, is fantastic. Scarlett, her team, Geneva, everybody just bent over backwards for us.
With the gift of the Heroes Housing and what they gave back to me, it means the world.
I would recommend the foundation. I'm a big proponent of whatever you're involved in to actually believe in the program as well. Again, being someone that was able to benefit from it and then also now helping other people benefit from it really, really means a lot to me and goes a long way.
It's also nice too because we understand that with our purchase with this home, it goes back to the foundation so that way there's other first responders that truly are heroes that they can actually do this. That I really do think that if we didn't have this program, we wouldn't have been able to purchase a home together. It would have taken much longer. We had to save up a lot more money to be able to do this.
I would recommend Heroes Housing because it's really nice to feel appreciated as a nurse, knowing that we give our time. It's nice to know that someone is appreciating that and someone is recognizing that, working as a healthcare professional. Even my fiance can't be here today because he's working in the hospital.
It's helping to build a foundation and a program that is just going to help so many people.
Yeah.
The Rogers came through to my family when I was in a coma. I was in a coma for, I think, about 15 days. They came to my family. They asked them what they needed, of course, at first. For there, they were gracious enough to help.
I think that's awesome. Obviously, I'm in support of military, so knowing that it's going back to military is awesome. And that's why I recommend this program.
It's kind of like that fire department family mentality. You just kind of take care of each other.
Covering my mortgage for a month, it was wonderful. That's money that right there for the price of my mortgage, I was able to, cover my physical therapy copays.
So it's more than just getting a house. It's becoming part of a family.
The Rogers were there and they helped me focus on my recovery, and that was wonderful.
So it's hard to find someone that you can trust, but you can definitely trust Scarlett.
I could say that if it wasn't for the great people that I had to set stuff up and get the motion and the ball rolling for me while I was still in the hospital, I might not be as far in my progression in my therapy as I am right now.
How much they started from the very beginning of my first interest in getting a house and how she walked me through and was patient with me and helped me through every step of the way into getting and closing the house. And what they gave back to us was amazing. I mean, Scarlett definitely and her crew was above and beyond what anybody else would do.
I owe a lot to the surgeons and the people that helped me, every nurse, every tech, every person that helped me throughout the way. So
Don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions. Would have never known any of the answers if I didn't reach out to Scarlett and just ask a few simple questions. And she gave me the most honest answers and made what I thought was a dream become a reality.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to take that first step, and that's to pick up the phone and call Scarlett Rogers right now and ask the questions.
He's a good salesman.
This is the truth.
It is true.